and for your classes. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to bayvirtualschool.com. Okay, and let's see. Once we get there, on the lower right-hand corner, we're gonna go see the BVS login, and then we're gonna click on New Students at the very top, and then we'll see the three choices. And basically, we're gonna click on, we live in Florida, so we're gonna click on Florida. Then we click on Bay, which is our county. And the student type, you can pick public school or homeschool, depending on the letter that you received. So for this example, we're gonna use public school or charter school. So we're gonna click on that. Then over here, what kind of high school courses you're taking, we're gonna click on regular. Of course, some of you may be in middle school or taking honors classes, but we're gonna click on regular for this example. We're gonna click on English, and then we click over there. Very good. What segments? We're gonna click all segments. Segments means semesters, basically. So we're registering for all semesters, semester 1, semester 2. We're gonna click over here saying that we have met the minimum requirements to sign up for this course. Of course, we're doing it as a ninth grader, so we're signing up for English 1. The start date, we're gonna click on 1/27, and we're gonna register for Bay Virtual School. Okay, the virtual school you would like to take is Bay Virtual School. Very important that you guys do that. So we click on continue. Main reasons for taking this FLVS course, because remember these are FLVS or Florida Virtual School courses, and we're gonna click on a couple of things there: quality of instruction and online format preferred. We're gonna click on yes over here. Although remember, your physical school will be Bay Virtual School in this case by the time we're done. How did you hear about us? Again, we're gonna click on friends, and then let's see. Yeah, once we're sure that we have picked everything we need, we click on continue, and you can see right there, very simple. We're registered for English 1. Okay, and you see, very important, look at the backpack. According to this, you can only request 2 more courses. Okay, so we're gonna take care of this at the end of the video. You'll see what we do, but basically here right now you register for English 1, segment 1 and 2. So we come to continue and then create the registration. We're gonna click and type in some information here. Of course, this is not real. We're gonna fill it up really quickly here. Move forward. You need to make sure you pick your username and your password. You have to confirm the password. Also, we have to have your email. Very important, okay, that we have your email so we can contact you via email. Okay, the physical school, the current grade, we're gonna say ninth grader. Okay, the county of Bay. Okay, all this information. Yeah, don't worry about that. Let's see, public school. The Florida, the student number ID, Florida, that's a 10-digit number, and you can get that from your old school. If not, we'll provide it for you if you don't have it, but it's a 10-digit school. Over here, very important, you need to pick Bay Virtual Instruction Program, okay? The school counselor, it will be Miss McLean in this case, and we're just gonna click and type in some numbers here, random numbers. Of course, right below that you see you have to type the address, so you need to add an address, you need to add a telephone number. Again, that will be your home address, and maybe your cell phone will be a good number to put in there. And we're just gonna skip over that. Then when you click continue, you need the personal information for your guardian, so that you need to type in your parents' name, email address, the address. Okay, you can add another phone number. Let's see, And again, we're just making those numbers up as we're going through. We're going to click on add. And as you can see, we have all our information there. So we go to next. It's going to ask you about your race. We're going to click on white, ethnicity. Okay, you person of Cuban Mexican descent. We're going to say no. Although I do have an accent, but we're going to say no. Okay, over here we just double check our information. Here you're signing an agreement, basically saying that you're gonna commit, you're gonna do what you're supposed to. Your parents need to also click on it, and the same with your parents, that they're willing to supervise you, making sure you're doing your work. See, we come over here. And at this point, what I want you to do is to go back to Bay Virtual School. Okay? We go back to the corner. And now that we have username and password, remember you need to write that down so you can register. Okay? Okay, so you'll remember. If you don't have it, you cannot log in again and you cannot finish the registration. Okay? Over here, we go to request new courses. And this information you already submitted to them in the previous form. So let's just double check it. Let's make sure everything looks okay. Okay. And tells you grade level, your address that you typed in. And once you double check it, yeah, we're gonna click on save and continue. Okay, yeah, the address, just because I made up that address, so it basically doesn't recognize it. But everything looked good, so we're going to click on save and continue. Then I want you to look at your backpack. You see, now you can have 6 classes, all right? You already have 1, but as you can see, before you could only have 3. Now you can have 6 because you're already registered with Bay Virtual School as your primary school. So you're already registered for English. So now we're gonna, let's pick a foreign language. I guess I need to click off English. You can only have 1 selected at a time. So I'm gonna click off on English, foreign language, and we're gonna pick Spanish. Okay, and again, we go through the same process. All segments. We're gonna pick the date to start, which in this case is tomorrow. So that let's see, over here, choose the virtual school. Again, very important. You need to pick Bay Virtual School. If not, you're gonna be with Florida Virtual School. And if you want to attend our success sessions and receive the support from local teachers, you need to be registered with Bay Virtual School. And we go over here, the same form we had before. Why do you want to stay with us? You're going to say you prefer the online. Yes, this is your class schedule because you registered with Bay Virtual School. So you click on continue. Now you have 2 classes. You have your Spanish and your English. Go back. And this time we're going to pick let's say, a math. We're going to pick Algebra 1 since you're a 9th grader. Again, all segments. Pick the yes, that you have met all the requirements. Remember to always click on that. If not, it's not going to let you. It's going to ask you to click on it again. Okay, we start tomorrow. Bay Virtual School. Continue. And again, it's going to take you to this form where you pick the online preferred. Yes, you select a class in the regular school. Okay, requested by a friend. Now you have 3 classes. We're gonna go back again. We're gonna pick another one. Let's pick a science, and you get the idea. Basically, it's the same process. Let's pick a biology, but it's the same process. Okay. You always have to click your segments. You need to agree that you have met the requirements. You have to pick the start date. And you also have to tell them that you want to take it with Bay Virtual School. Remember, I cannot emphasize that enough. It's critical that you do that if you want to be registered with us. So, again, this is the same form. I'm going to click over here really quickly. But you can see the process is really easy once you get it going. And over here, but basically you get the idea. So we're just gonna skip over, and as you can see right there, I had you register. I registered actually for 5 courses in this example. So we're gonna go to request summary, okay, and you see you had the 5 courses right there. You still can pick one more, of course. Okay, we're gonna go back to the dashboard. When you get to the dashboard, okay, you need to pick over here. We're gonna pick no in this case, but of course, if you qualify for free launch, you pick yes. You click on next or save. I'm sorry. Once you click on save, it's a little slow to load, but that's it. It takes you to your dashboard, and it's gonna show you all 5 classes. You have your algebra, you have your biology, you have your foreign language, your Spanish. You have, I think I picked a guitar class. So basically that's just a quick rundown on how to register for Pay Virtual School. But again, in this example, I have registered you for 5 classes, so you can see you can also delete classes if you want to. Anyways, I hope this helps you get registered.